I think this was probably in the 70s. I think this was old day, back in the
Okay.
day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely had has that sound. Yeah.
And definitely the vocals. The vocals gave it away. The vocal sound, and I've talked about this. I think you even questioned, like, what is the 70s vocal sound? And I'm like, a lot of bands, Grand Funk Railroad, and just maybe a little bit like Free and Bad Company, where just it was just ballsy, just let it out, high, just really, and you had that kind of sound, not like
Yeah.
that, like,
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. All right.
not sounding like Beavis when he steps on something, but yeah,
Yeah, that's closer to it. Yeah.
yeah, sorry.
All right.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Into the Music. My name is Greg. That guy over there is Chris, and Chris, tell me what you have for us today.
Okay, we got a band called the Monophonics. I think we did a band called the Stereophonics, didn't we?
Yeah, not that
Yeah.
long ago.
Okay. So this
Oh
is
no, yeah, a while ago actually. Yeah.
yeah. So this is the Monophonics with a song called Like Yesterday. And this is a request from Wonder Boy 75.
Wonder
Who
Boy.
I'm familiar with. Yeah.
Okay. I think the last request from Wonder Boy, which one was that?
I don't know.
Just
It's been a
recently.
while.
Though there was a little bit, it might have been with Richard Ashcroft, and it was that electronic sounding type of project from the 90s, right?
Okay. Okay.
Right. We just did that one, and that was we were sort of like, on the fence. Good.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. So let's see how this one is.
So yeah, all right. Let's see what you think of this one.
Now I got Stereophonics in my head and wonder if it's that kind of sound. All right. Let's see. Go off,
All
come
right.
back.
So
Yeah, so here's a really interesting thing, right? So this is definitely not stereophonic sound. This is
okay.
this is a funk, but progressive. This was so I wrote down it's a big pot of funk stew, smelling pretty funky.
Yeah, just really whets your appetite. Put it that way.
With a little progressive kind of, pinched in here and pinched in there. Especially as the song was going on, I'm like, this is not real kind of definitive funk. And I'm
I
like,
didn't
what
get
is
any
it?
progressive out of it. I
So
didn't hear
that's
any of that.
as it was going on, I was like, oh, I think there's like a progressive type of feel. So it could have just been as I'm trying to search for something where I felt like it was not a completely not traditional, but just again, like we've listened to some funk going way back. We've listened to some funk in recent day that is retro and just in whatever, taking their own thing. This was I guess I need to find out after I shut up, when this song was created.
When do you think it was created?
Oh Jesus Christ.
Just, just
I
take a guess.
I think this I think this was probably in the 70s. I think this was old day, back in the
Okay.
day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely had that has that sound. Yeah.
And definitely the vocals. The vocals gave it away. The vocal sound, and I've talked about this. I think you even questioned, like, what is the 70s vocal sound? And I'm like, a lot of bands, Grand Funk Railroad, and just maybe a little bit like Free and Bad Company, where just it was just ballsy, just let it out, high, just really, and you had that kind of sound, not like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah. All right.
not sounding like Beavis when he steps on something, but yeah, um,
Yeah, that's closer to it. Yeah.
yeah, sorry. But that said, yeah, this is cool. Had that funk sort of the rhythm guitar, just this sort of you had the brass, you had the horns. I liked it because it was funky. Um, I thought that as the song was going on, I thought I was gonna love it more. Like when I
Mhm.
first heard it, I said, "Oh, this is funk, man. This is good. Get ready. Seatbelt in. And at the end of the song, I was like, I liked it. It was nice. It was
Uh-huh.
cool. It was good listen.
Right.
I don't know if it's something that I'm like going to gravitate back to and just want to listen to again, like
Yeah, I
some of
feel
the
the
other
same
funk
way.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So let me tell you a little bit about them.
sure.
So the Monophonics, they're considered a psychedelic soul band, and they're they're based in San Francisco, and they were formed in 2005. Yeah,
Wow.
unless they got into a time machine. Well, anyway, so this song came out in 2011, so it's definitely got a retro sound.
Whoa,
They
that's
they
crazy.
definitely
Okay, totally
captured
was.
that sound. Yeah, so it surprised me too, because I thought, especially looking at the video where it's got like the 45 on in the
Okay,
video, it shows
okay.
like 45, the
Yeah,
single
yeah.
record. And I thought, okay, well, that's probably from 70s. That solidifies it. And it turned out it wasn't. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So we're running into
Maybe
quite a
that's what.
few retro bands like that.
Yeah, yeah, and maybe that was part of why I thought too. Yeah, okay. And but it's interesting how you said psychedelic soul. That's a
That's the
genre.
word.
That's a genre that I haven't really seen before or really heard before. So, maybe that's what it was. There was that kind of element there that I
Mhm.
couldn't really put my finger on it as the song was going on, because yeah, interesting,
Yeah.
cool.
So this was an interesting one. Like we said, it's not necessarily warranting a repeat, but that said, that I don't see there's anything wrong with it. If somebody's cup of
Yeah.
tea, yeah, that's nothing. There's nothing bad about it.
And did you say where the Monophonics they originated from, and if they're still around?
They were based in San Francisco.
Okay,
Are
San
they
Fran.
still around? I don't know.
Okay,
That I don't know.
San Fran, San Francisco. All right, cool. So yeah, WB. This was another one where we're wobbling. Yeah,
It keeps
it's
throwing
good,
us. Yeah,
but I guess because your other ones, your other like 15, were like woo. So, but again, appreciative as always for your request. So thank you so much, Chris. You have a good rest of the
you
day.
too.
And to Wonder Boy and to everyone else out there, I wish the same for you. And we'll see everyone on the next episode of Into the Music.
See you.